Good morning, all you lovely people, on a Wednesday that's still dark outside. Grumpy old Git in the corner is back. Well, first of all, apologies for my absence the last couple of days. Monday, obviously, I have off, that's my day. But yesterday I had the next round of my treatment at the hospital, and it didn't quite go as planned. I was feeling very rough when I got home, in quite some pain. Basically, they made two bloody great big holes in my arm, as you can see there, to extract the blood. But because it was clotting so badly, they could only get half the amount out that they needed to take. So, to be honest, I'm waiting for the doctor to ring me back to go in for some more, because that is ridiculous. I mean, the bore of the needle was huge. It was more like a bloody oil well drill. I wasn't a happy bunny. But that's enough of me. We'll see where that ends up. So, anyway, today, Roland. Yesterday he was up in front of, was it the Select Committee or the Assembly? One of the two. And his arrogance again. He just would not shut the fuck up. You know, he tried to dominate them. And to a point he did, because they weren't pulling him up enough. And as usual, he just came out with a load of bullshit to every question he was asked. Wouldn't answer any. Totally ignoring the directive to answer the questions. But he was using the same old tactics that they all used. We saw it all through the COVID inquiry. Every time there's one of these, it's the same tactic. Rather than give a yes or no or a short answer, they will rattle on, because they know absolutely they're on a time limit, and the more time they speak is less time for them to be asked questions. Now, I see it. Whether anybody else does or not, I don't know. But at the end of the day, again, he was all lies, bullshit, false promises, saying things they'd done when they hadn't. So, yeah, things aren't going to improve on that front. But I did find something over the last couple of days. Now, we've all seen the videos of bad security. Security don't know the law. Security don't know why they're doing. Plenty of complaints have gone into the S.I.A, but nothing was done. But now, they issued this. Now, that little statement, I believe, was only forced by the incident outside the Mackie D's with security soaking a homeless guy. Now, I don't believe if that had made mainstream media, none of this would be happening now. But they have announced they're looking into it. So if anybody has any problems with security, this does include street wardens. They're S.I.A badged. Hotels. A lot of it was particularly around the retail industry, and we know how bad that's got. I can't always point the finger at the immigrants on this, unfortunately, with the bad training, because it does seem there's a lot of, shall I say, Englishmen out there that are that poorly trained as well. A lot of them, I don't believe, were ever trained. I think they just been handed their licences. They were handing them out like confetti. Now, I've been through the S.I.A course, and I know most of them idiots that are stood outside these hotels, they'd never have passed. Never. They had to be given them. And this has proved it. But if anybody does have problems with security, get in touch with the S.I.A. Let them know, because they're going to be dragged through the mud through this. It is their fault for licensing these people for training. We know the types of people that are taking the businesses and putting people through these training on block. You know, we can't mention creed or anything because YouTube would hammer us. But now again, Baroness Moan. No. What she has done, as far as I'm concerned, is a crime. And I've been proved right by that because the S.I.A are now investigating it. But when she thinks she can defraud this country of millions and millions of pounds and then just pass it all off as a mistake because she didn't mention it, just shows the arrogance of these bastards. I mean, this bitch makes laws. She helps makes laws for this country that we're supposed to abide by. And she was saying that she should be allowed back in the House of Lords. Bollocks, should you? You're a criminal. You're a suspected criminal. And we've already got too many of them in Parliament. We don't need another fucker. Right, I'm going to leave it there for today, guys. There will be a point today where I can't answer comments or get online. This is another disruption this week, all in the week leading up to Christmas. We've actually got a council engineer out coming to do the 5-yearly electrical test. So obviously I'm going to have everything turned off. It's a pain in the ass why they've left it now, I don't know. But I've also got to go and move some furniture and stuff around and in the kitchen so he can get access to the plugs, basically. But he's going to love putting his head in the cupboard where the meter is because the cat's litter trays in there. But anyway, guys, I'll leave it there for now. For now, I'm still not quite right. Obviously, with the thick blood, it's just clotting at the moment. That's why they couldn't get any of it out. I mean, when she pulled the needle out of there, there was like a... Well, you can still see it coming out there now. Look. It was clotting in the tube going into the bag, so I've got to be really, really careful. I am getting headaches at the moment. I can deal with that with pills, but yeah, if I'm a bit foggy over the next couple of days, that's the reason why. Alright guys, right, until tomorrow, thank you very much for your support of this little channel and sticking with me. And as always, stay safe, stay strong, and stay absolutely free. Don't take any notice of the new fear campaigns. It's all bullshit. Respect, people.